Okay, John?
Yeah, I guess it should be okay
Alright,
since
sure.
we're waiting.
Okay, never mind. The game is gonna start.
All right. Okay, never mind. Game is more important.
Alright, John, take it away.
Go, go, Power Rangers.
Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! All
We are hyped for the rematch. First game is gonna be the second. Or it could be the last for
Oh, banning the Callista.
And the Callista is taken away. Oh, as well as the Senna. So they do not want to play against the fasting Senna. Now they made an interesting ban pick here, where they could have taken away the Tahm Kench, but no, they chose the Senna instead. Now Senna, with Senna off the board, what is Deck's team, or rather Give Internet Cafe, is gonna play now? What is their next cheese strategy? Or at least I hope that there's another cheese strategy.
Yeah, that would definitely be interesting to see and learn from.
Okay, so the LeBlanc taken away from the Johnny Sims. Alright, there's really nothing. Ooh, okay, another popular pick taken away. The last time we saw Man 5, I believe he picked up on the Ornn. So, oh wait, no, he did lock in on the Renekton. Because it was a Renekton, Olaf, and Zillion pick here. So now the question is, will the Johnny Sims decide that the Zillion is too much of a problem and they want to take it away?
I think they should. If they know what's good for them, they should take out the Zillion right now.
And the Wukong is taken out of the fight. Now, it goes back to the same question. Does Gift think that the opponent might steal the Zillion away, or are they not really looking into the Zillion? They're hoping that the opponent just wastes the ban onto the Zillion. But right now, we see Sat getting locked in for Man 5.
I just don't think Johnny Sims was able to do the research before this game. I mean, for us, we're in the know. We've seen the game. We've seen how Deck plays. But Johnny Sims were probably more focused on their own individual strat and going, quote-unquote, by the book, by the meta, hopefully, without playing towards a strategy that would beat the team they're going up against.
Alright, and an interesting pick coming in. Oh, are we gonna get the couples lane matchup here? He did hover the fiddlesticks, but Rakan will be locked in, and we are going to have a Xayah Rakan bot side. Now, Xayah Rakan, when they came out, it were a very strong couple, but they're not really that dominant. Not a lot of people would say these two characters put together is really strong, and nobody was really abusing these couples. But regardless, they are still very stable. If given the right conditions, the Rakan has a lot more options when going in and out of a fight. For example, Rakan can jump onto a random teammate, presses the alt button, goes into the fight, and with Xayah being around, there's a larger range for Rakan to back off to. So the option really opens up when a Xayah Rakan combo comes in around. Ooh, and there we go. Deck locks in the Zillion.
Okay, GG, it's over. It's over.
wait, but you guys are missing out one thing. What if they're already prepared for this Zillion Olaf combo?
It could really be what happens.
That's a huge risk. That is, see the things.
If I was in Johnny Sims, and I would take the risk. Okay, it's all or nothing at this point.
See, that's the problem with Johnny Sims. They're a very all or nothing type of team when they should be a bit more conservative. I think with their skill level.
Yeah, I understand.
That's just my take. It's not like the right situation, but for me, looking at how they're playing, I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't be taking these risks. You shouldn't. Play safe, please.
Oh, one thing I do want to call out is Ultraman locks in on the Garen, and in the previous match, 4pin was actually worried enough that they took Garen away from Johnny Sims. And to follow up, they do take away the Morgana and the Nautilus, as these two are very strong support lane matchups. Now they have to now on the side of Johnny Sims, they only need to worry about the ADC and the support, and they choose to put more effort into worrying on who the support might be. Taking these two strong characters out of the game, out of the game, they lessen their stress. But what's next for Gift? And we'll hopefully be able to see something unique down at bot side.
Actually, I got a question in the live chat. I don't know if John's listening to us right now, but somebody was asking who's the highest tier player in the tournament. Is there does anybody know?
Actually, if you want to say about this season or last,
Actually, I do.
Oh,
yeah,
But do you want me to comment on that?
yeah, sure. I mean, just to answer a question in the live chat.
The highest ranked player are among the teams that have qualified for the first place. So we have actually quite a few challenger players that have registered for this tournament. 4 pros plus 1 noob has a high tier challenger player, and so do the other teams that have qualified. Team Stupid Gang, Team Nicki Minaj and Anacondas, Team Wild Cool Man, and also Team GTR Esports.
Wow.
And there you go. Thank you, John, for that information. Okay, so now let's go back to the game. So, Vel'Koz is locked in along with Jin in the bot side. What do you guys say? I want to listen to you, but I know the right answer. I know why they locked in this, and I'm ecstatic to see this game going
Oh,
through.
but just explain why.
No, I want to see your reaction to this, because on the right side here we have a Galio and Echo coming in. Galio is definitely going down to the mid lane, and Echo going down to the jungle. This serves as a very strong engaged. Echo goes in, Galio follows up, or even Garen goes in and Galio follows up. But in the laning phase, okay, I guess I'm going to talk through all of this. But the laning phase is that Jin and Vel'Koz, one way to win against a Rakan is that you keep your distance. Don't let him get into distance where he can actually press his W on you and land that CC. Well, when you lock in on a Vel'Koz, you practically already have the answer. You don't need to worry about getting into range. Now the follow up is that Rakan, when he hits 6, he can of course dash forward to you. Now, I hope that Vel'Koz and the Jin are, let's say clever enough that Jin picks up on a cleanse while the Vel'Koz picks up on the heal. This way, Jin is enabled a little bit more option to get away from the fight. And if they do this, Jin is opened up to be a strong carry coming in from the back line. And in the laning phase, Vel'Koz sending in the Q, landing the poke. Jin can instantly press the W. When Vel'Koz lands his Q, there is a slow, and Jin will most likely be able to land the W. This, again, we bring it back to the entire team. And if Olaf was there, he's gonna come in strong. If Set has teleport and there's a ward behind the enemy backline, Set can come in from behind and easily grab whoever he wants and just shove it into the team.
Wow, that's a pretty in-depth explanation. You really.
I'm fairly sorry for the long rant. I tend to do.
No. It was very detailed. I was just like, wow, that is really specific.
Yeah, but I do tend to like run through all the process that what things could happen. But in this game matchup, although I'm calling out that the Gift Internet Cafe has a higher chance. I've been calling out what they're going to be strong at. But we can't really deny when a good combo wombo does come in, because the Echo and Galio is one thing. The other thing is when the Rakan moves in. By pressing the out button, he gets a little bit of additional movement speed, and if he is fluent on his movements, he can press his E to jump to a teammate and press W to get a correct amount of people inside his zone. And whoever he gets, if he as soon as he gets 3, Galio can easily follow up and knock whoever is in that zone, in that situation. So although my money's really on the Gift internet team, but composition wise, red teams, the Johnny Sims are looking really strong here.
Johnny Sims. I don't know. My money is on Gift.
Going with the previous winner, eh?
Going with the previous winner. I mean, because thing is, we just looking at how just deck. My confidence is in deck. Just him.
Right. So yeah, totally agree. Okay, so so they did not do what I was hoping them to do, and instead Vel'Koz comes in with a barrier instead. So, trying to keep himself healthy. In this way, I guess Vel'Koz does come in really strong because there's no way Vel'Koz is gonna build supportive items. So with the barrier, he is going to be in the late game. He's gonna be a second AP carry coming in for the Gift Internet Cafe.
How's Run doing? Run, how you doing, my friend?
Hi. I was a bit.
He was rather quiet, I mean, he was the type, so I kind of figured, wonder what he has to say.
Has he
But then it's
fainted yet?
I was staring at the wall. I was thinking about how they managed to get this team count. It seems like they already know they already know what they're gonna go against, like a Zillion Olaf, but they already know play like. I'm guessing that since they already get experience, they maybe have like a team come to shut down on that kind of play style, and that's why I'm pretty excited to see what Johnny Sims have in the offer to give over here.
All right, so it looks like Johnny Sims has given up on the idea to make an invade right now.
Stream's pause. We can't see the.
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys didn't mention that. My bad.
Oh yeah, that's right. You gotta switch the screens. Yeah.
It's late at night. We're all a little bit loopy. But yeah, Gift definitely saw the last game and are well prepared for the invade. While at the same time, I think.
Actually,
yeah,
I'm very glad that Johnny Sims has decided to play a bit more standard game. You can see them spread out into the lanes properly. Garen going over there, helping the jungler take the red buff. Standard game. This is exactly what I wanted to see from Johnny Sims, because I don't think they're good for all-in, riskier type of gameplays.
Well, that's definitely a possibility. So right now, Heliocentric's the only one helping out Dax, as Vel'Koz stays in the bush. Just keeping an eye out. Get it? An eye out.
An eye.
An eye. Oh wait, he actually has multiple eyes. I actually can't tell. Anyways, so we see the bot lane of Gift starts their idea. So they are moving forward a little bit and look for opportunities to poke down on the enemy team. And there goes the first missile, and it lands on Eternity. Oh, wait, what? Eternity is coming in with a Hell of Blades instead of a Guardian.
Huh.
Not too sure if that's a misbrought or misclick, but I can't say I know what he's doing here.
That's interesting.
He could be sleep drunk.
It could be, or it's either that, or he's trying to fill like the tankier role. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I have no idea what's going on, but just making assumptions.
I guess he really wants to play with his range off, and he just capitalize on that attack speed to get the bonus of the Saya. Having that in the lane will actually make it more effective, I guess.
Could be, could be. So as of now, we will have to wait and see what their idea is, and hopefully, if they make it out, make it into the playoffs, we'll be able to interview them again, and we'll be able to ask about what's with the Hell of Blades recon. But for now, we will have to wait and see what happens.
I got a question on my live chat side that asked, does Galio mid still work well? I know that he was pretty good in season 9, but when they played him in Worlds, what about now?
This is not an easy question to answer. It falls upon the player itself. So if a player is really confident in the character itself, yes, Galio mid would be very good, but hold that thought as Heliocentric goes in for a short trade, a burst trade actually, taking a huge chunk of health from Perfect ADC and Eternity. Okay, well, okay, so back to the questions. Is Galio mid good? I would say the answer would be yes, especially in a matchup where you're going against a mage like Zilean. So Run has called it out that Johnny Simps could have came into the game well prepared to play around the Zilean, and I think the Galio is a good option. Zilean doesn't really have a lot of escape routes, and with hold on, Eternity is going in for a short knockup but misses everything. Nothing much will happen there again. Meanwhile, at top, Man5 is trading really hard with Ultraman, but yeah, it's a little hard to speak when they are very aggressive upon each other. Regardless, the short answer for the Galio mid is yes, especially in a case where he's fighting against a character who tends to poke a lot. As for Zilean's case, he doesn't have a lot of mobility. He doesn't really have a lot of options to get out if the Galio jumps into his face. So the Galio pick here, I would say, is a very good pick.
There you have it, Drago Chamber. That's the answer from somebody who is well versed in the lore and game mechanics.
You made sure to bring out the lore. Thank you.
Of course, you know.
Yeah, I can answer this question because I am also a big Galio mid lane player. Although I am still in just the gold rankings, I find him in the mid lane very fun to play, especially when I'm going up against again right here. Deck is locked in on the Zilean against control mages, where I get a little bit of a free magic shield there. And also, if I go up against assassins, because what are they gonna do to big chunky boys, right?
What big chunky boy. I don't know, attack them and you just smack them back?
This is not likely that they're gonna win while hitting a just too much. Okay, not meat here, but too much stone. Just imagine using a knife stabbing on a stone there.
That's true. He is one big stone colossus.
It's
Scaled
actually
down though for
yeah,
for
definitely.
gaming purposes.
I would say that he might be even bigger than or actually maybe even the size of I don't know. I'm just okay. No, okay, maybe I'm making assumptions in my head.
No,
the more I think about it,
you're correct. I think there was a video or something out with you can see Garen was trying to fight off a whole bunch of
Right.
enemies.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and then Galio came and he was just this massive giant colossus, bigger than the castle. You know.
Right.
So in actuality, he's a giant.
He's a giant indeed. So right now, both teams are playing rather safe. Are you guys hating this?
I can tell you that I still find some fun in that. You know?
I'm sorry.
I'm not hating it because I know how much Johnny.
Okay,
Sins
we're gonna
need
have
this.
to hold up for a little bit. Echo comes in for the gank at bot. Nothing much will happen there. But meanwhile, at the same time, Man V goes for a big fight with Ultraman. Sorry for cutting you off, but
no worries, no worries.
I expected there to be like a swap there in kills, but Eternity just backs off after not landing a huge knockup there.
Oh, they're playing cautious for sure, and I'm enjoying that aspect. Although it's not visually appealing, like I said, Johnny Sims needs this. You know, they need this kind of stability and not be too flashy until maybe later on when they're a bit more, when they can play better.
Yeah, most definitely right now. So they are ready to just play it slow, stall the game out, and look for their spikes. But at the same time, you don't really want to give it over to Gift as well, because as much as a support mid lane Zillion would be, if he gets his item, he's gonna be a monster as well. As you guys would remember, in the last game, he got 45 cooldown reduction very soon, and along with the Cloud Dragon buff, it's gonna be a hectic game if the later half of the game comes out with more Cloud Dragons. Although I wanna call out that it would be a fun and stupid idea, is that I hope that Gift will just give the Drakes as of now over to Johnny Sims, because if by the third dragon, and if it is a Cloud Dragon comes out, they have the potential of getting 4 Cloud Dragons. Along with the 45% cooldown, they're gonna have 85% cooldown on Zillion's ultimate.
And then the Zillion will be back to being able to do 3 resurrections in 1 minute.
He was at 23 cooldown, 23 seconds cooldown with 3 Cloud Drakes. With 4, I haven't done the math, but I think it will be 15 seconds. That's
about there.
It's basically a normal skill now. Oh, Eternity going in for a knockup, misses instead. We'll be able to get out of that fight, but will lose quite a bit of his gold. Oh, one more thing. So if the Vel'Koz is quick enough in terms of response, when Eternity goes in for a knockup, he can actually send his E on to where he's at. He can actually cancel out Rakan's knockup, but if the timing is right.
Okay.
I believe the Vel'Koz E timing is the closer it is, the quicker it blows. So I don't really know if it will work against the Rakan, but I do believe it should. Okay, so a rather stale game is happening right now, but Echo coming in from the bottom lane. They are looking for a gank. Now the question is, oh, okay, they see a good flash ultimate coming in from Eternity. Now, Gift is able to get out of the fight in that situation. Plus Blood goes over to the Olaf. Meanwhile, Galio in the back line will be able to survive by using the ultimate. Now, Perfect ADC is in an awkward position. Now, will he be able to survive while Echo turns it around, running it back, taking down 3 characters, 3 teams, team members rather, from the Gift team.
Dude, okay, I was feeling, okay, not gonna lie, I was feeling sleepy, but once I saw the echo, it just shot me back to life, man. Oh my goodness.
You
Can we get a replay on that? Can we get a replay?
Can we get a replay? Yes, we can. So at the start of the fight, Echo comes down really early. Rakan starts off the fight really strong with a flash ultimate, and Dax being around the area will be able to secure Eternity there. And Galio, I want to call out, makes a very quick decision to use the ultimate to get out of the range. Perfect ADC would have died there, but with the ability to just pull back the feathers, she stuns the entire team from Gift, and from that point on, all Echo needed to do is run it back. They think they go hard and I come again, and takes out the rest of the lower health members of the Gift.
Very well played by Johnny Sims there.
Oh, okay. Meanwhile, there as we go back to the live gameplay, Man 5 being caught by the majority, or at least the jungle and Ultraman of Johnny Sims.
I mean, this is the type of thing. Oh, so go ahead, run.
I could really see the confidence coming from. Oh,
You got cut off there.
Cut off.
Yeah.
They really trying to go for all these kind of plays. Maybe because they are so confident for that last fight. So I can really see the pace is gonna pick up really soon on the side. Oh, my mic is cutting off. Okay.
Quite a bit. I think your internet's
Yeah.
sleepy.
All right. Back to you,
Sleeping
Mr.
internet.
Mo. Back to you.
Maybe feed it some coffee. Like, don't mix it. Just drop the powder on it.
Funny thing. I mistaken my coffee. I've mistaken my. I'm sorry. I mistaken Milo for coffee, and yeah, it's not really doing well right now. So.
I'm sorry, you got cut off quite a lot. I couldn't really understand what you were saying, but it's okay. Maybe you can figure out what's wrong with your mic, and we can bring it back to this later.
Alright.
So, Mo, you were trying to say?
Well, I'm gonna have to like backtrack again, but I think I was trying to say, this is exactly what Johnny Sims need to get the confidence back, you know, and I like it that they've decided to take it slow against Gift, and really coming in there on their own and getting 3 kills just now on the bottom lane when they felt really comfortable instead of being out of their element.
Ooh, eccentric lays low in the wrong position and gives himself over as Loot in Altis just presses the out button and just run it back away from the turret. It was a very good engage by the Johnny Sims. They're certainly showing us that they're not done yet. They're willing to make a comeback. Now Dax is alone and is looking to play it out with Ultraman takes away the Sculler.
Actually, I'm really liking Ultraman's build there. The first item that he's got, I can't remember what it's called, but I remember
Trinity
the stat.
Force.
There we go. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's one of those. I can't remember the exact phrasing of the abilities, but it deals a ton of damage when it pops. You know,
Yeah.
so I think that's really definitely. Yeah, there we go. Like right now. You know, I mean, it's definitely going to really be helping him there at the top, especially when he's going up against who else was at the top from from Gift. Set. That's right, the Set. Played by Man V. That was the name, Man V.
Alright, so yeah, definitely this is the newer build from Garen. Garen has always been a tank up at top, but up until recently, oh, hold on, that thought, Dax goes in alone, drops the smite upon Ultraman and fights it out, and Ultraman
That's what I'm talking about. The
takes
damage
down the
he's out.
villain. Oh, maybe not, because Ultraman is very close to death. Deck is closing in. Oh, Man V misses the flash. Hopefully Deck will be able to boost up the Manfi's movement speed. Now gets the pullback. Galio comes in, tries to help him out. Will not be able to help Ultraman, but Deck drops a good ultimate right now, keeping Man V alive at least until the timer runs off. So Man V in a difficult position will go down.
But yeah, exactly what you say, what you said just now, you know, in regards to Ultraman's chosen build. You know, I mean, before most people would definitely go for more of a tankier build, but I'm actually quite happy he went for more of a damage build.
It's due to the change, because right now,
it's due to the change.
Yeah, right now, for those of you who don't know, Garen has been updated, where the more attack speed he has, when he spins, the more ticks per spin will be increased.
Oh.
So you didn't know that.
I didn't know that specifically, but I knew there was quite a change in how he treated. I mean, he was.
So yeah, after the change, tank Garen has been a little less often. I won't say that it's a win, because I actually do appreciate a very consistent tank in my top lane, but this has certainly spiced up the game quite a bit.
Alright, we can see quite a play by Hyung Jong Zed. And Dax is right now in the bottom jungle area, Going up against
Ooh,
Echo
Dax
and-
being in a bad position. Gets
him at
jumped
all.
on the pawn and will just go down without a fight.
Wow.
The Barbarian is not showing off his strengths as of now. As a 4-man collapse upon bot lane right now. Deck
Wow,
is
Zed
trying
and
to
Hugh is in
help.
trouble.
Once they want to try to save the turret, but it won't be appear so. They will do it for now at least, as there was no more minions, and they didn't want to tank up additional turret hits. But for now, they would look upon the dragon and they will secure. They will most likely secure it. Unless nothing as Johnny Sins just takes away the dragon. Now this is the second dragon. Oh, the second dragon was a cloud dragon, and it goes over to Johnny Sims. That is the one thing that I want most for the gifts team.
Oh.
And we have a
It's a tactical
disconnection right
pause.
now.
They're probably having they're probably just using this for them to like communicate with each other and tell them the game plan. Maybe maybe like get everyone to focus back. You know,
Hey,
I think they got pretty hyped from that one fight. So I guess maybe the team captains will be telling them like, okay, we haven't won this game yet. Maybe we should all just calm down and we just play like normally and try our best to close out the game before they come back.
As fun as that sounds, I would appreciate if we start with the theory crafting, as it was already called out that the support is currently lagging. They're doing a fast reset, and hopefully there won't be any more internet issues coming in, following in the game.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the challenges of doing online tournaments. You are relying on everybody's individual internet connection.
Especially during the MCO times where nobody is allowed to go outside.
That's true. That's
Lesser-
true. You know, if it was a on-ground event, we could make sure that everybody had equal service on ground, which was actually part of some of our original plans for this time of year. But you know, for definitely unforeseen circumstances, we had to resort to doing stuff online, which is a new frontier, actually. This is also new on all. It's new because we're doing League of Legends. It's new because this is an online tournament where previously we did a lot of on-ground tournaments, especially in Penang. But yeah,
Now you get to
Definitely the
meet more
case.
players, then you get to meet more new people. Like me, I don't
that is true. That is true.
Yeah.
You know,
more variety and covers a lot part of one stream. Oh, sorry about this region.
A little bit of plugging there, as my friend asked me if I'm going to be playing. But little did he know I'm actually in a shoutcasting gig.
high stream.
Full-time now,
Well,
it's
hello,
full-time now.
Spectre Master.
But yeah, so for those who are wondering right now, so Eternity apparently has some internet issues going on, and they are putting the game on pause as he tries to fix the issue. We apologize for, well, we have to apologize for the internet in Malaysia, or probably Singapore. I don't know where
It
is
could
he
be
from.
Singapore. You never know.
Yeah,
'cause
exactly.
We have both Malaysia and Singaporean teams.
I can
Exactly.
agree with that. I can agree.
Exactly, but
About the Wi-Fi thing.
we will leave. We will have to wait for a little bit, and we'll have to see what John has to what John will do in terms of follow up this.
Oh, there we go. I see your Spectre Master had decided to drop a link. www.facebook.com/SpectrumMaster. That's illegal. Lol.
Right. Oh, okay. So we do see Eternity coming back now. Hopefully, I'll have John do.
I'm actually
that.
gonna check out your friend Spectre Master.
So yeah, definitely go check it out right now. Ron, thank you for coming in and plugging me in there. But yeah, Spectrum Master, he is another one of the ranking student ambassadors actually.
Alright.
So yeah, he started streaming after like I talked to him, we communicated a little bit, and we got to a point like apparently he says that I got him into streaming. Let's look at it that way. But for now, but yeah, he started streaming about 2 years ago by now. He hasn't been really consistent, but his information, sorry, not his information, his stream are definitely fun, and I do hope you guys check him out when he does stream. So yeah.
He streams
Okay.
Counter-Strike.
We have to put this on a hold as the game continues. Now, Man5 is looking to just farm up a little bit. Right now, the game plan really for Gift right now is just to hold it back, farm up a little bit more, because in this case, they're not hitting their spikes right now. They're not hitting it as fast as the Johnny Simps, and they have no choice but to put it on put any sorts of engages on hold. Meanwhile, Johnny seems capitalize on the mid lane and tries to take down the mid turret. Vel'Koz throwing in an ultimate, tries to chase away Johnny Sims. Will be able to do so. Now they are doing a hard reset right now. So looking at the map right now, the Baron is up. With the current standings, I would say that Johnny Sims has a good chance of taking down the Baron if they choose to do so. Even if they can't take down the Baron, they can force Gift to come over to the Baron, as Gift is trying very hard to secure some vision over it, so they don't have to lose any free Barons over to Johnny Sims.
Well, we can see the Garen, played by Ultraman, just really serving, doing a good job hiding in the bush, taking down the ward. I wouldn't say go for the Baron, but keep an eye on it. I think that's the best thing they can do at this point in time. I'm very risk adverse when it comes to Johnny. I don't know why. I just feel for them.
Well,
I feel sorry for them.
after that match, we have the 4-pin.
After that match, yeah. It's like when you see a kid get bullied, you're like, "Aw, dude."
Now, Kazanitsuo is being taken apart quite a bit there, but he will heal it up very quickly since we are in. Oh, actually, never mind. I take that back. He just picks up a few honey fruit there in the river. We'll be able to continue down, stomping in his full glory. Now, perfect ADC, being the perfect ADC as he is, takes down a turret, and now they are starting to path towards the Baron. And this is what I meant. They want to push for the Baron. They want to pressure Gift. As of now, any sorts of engage is a good engage, because they have a stronger composition and a stronger item set right now. Any fight they fight, the chances of them winning is a lot higher. So they're starting to scare Gift a little bit, and hope that Gift makes a mistake of brush checking.
You can see that both teams are heavily concentrated on the top side of the map. I'm excited to see how this unfolds over the next couple of minutes.
I'm glad to say could go in any direction at this moment. There may be a lead coming from Johnny Sims, but you don't know that. You guys should not underestimate the Olaf and Zealand combo that they had when we watched the game earlier. So it's really gonna be a bit of a tough time for both teams actually to deal with each other.
Actually, what's the Zillion's cooldown so far? Do we know?
Yes, we can. It is on a 60-second cooldown right now.
So it hasn't reached the OP levels it was before.
Well, they're certainly not going to be able to get it, because right now we are on a mountain drake region where there's not going to be any more additional ultimate cooldowns going for the side of Gift. So they really need to step up their game in terms of objective control, and they have to hope that they don't lose out too much while in this deficit. Oh, Dak being caught by the Garen. Garen forced to flash away. 4-man onto Ultraman. Ultraman will be able to survive there since he is a fast chunky boy. And red team just takes away the dragon. Vel'Koz sending the ultimate. Takes a huge part of Eternity's health bar away. And now they will be moving around, skirmishing around in the jungle. Playing about round and round we go. No one goes down and no one goes in.
All right, Ultraman.
Alright, Ultraman indeed. And that's the problem with a Garen. So 4pin took away the Garen. Now the reason being this, he is a strong fighter single-handedly.
Oh, he's going up against Olaf. Oh, sorry. Okay, nothing happened.
Nothing
I saw them
happened.
on the minimap.
But yeah, he is a very strong laner. He can play a lot of 1v1s, and in the case where he is going to die, all he needs to do is press Q and he runs away. Oh, there's a lot of people ganging up on him. Oh, I press W, I get a shield to survive a little bit longer. And even if both my Q and my W is down, by pressing E, I get another bit of movement speed to get away. So Garen has a very strong possibility of engaging on fights and getting out of it very easily. And in any case, in a 1v1 situation where he is forced, or actually he finds a chance to kill the enemy, he can press down on the ultimate button and it deals true damage, easily taking down any opponent that he might or might not miss face. Certainly this game is being stalled a little bit longer, which I do appreciate. Even though you may not... Ooh, hold up. Ooh, nice flash away by the Vel'Koz. We'll get away from that engage from the Galio. Anyways, as I was saying, the game is slowed down a little bit. No, not a lot of kills being handed over to each team, but I do like this. This means that GIF is understanding that they're not in a good position to fight anymore. They're taking a slow pill to chill a little bit and move backwards. Oh, okay. Oh,
Ultraman.
Won't be able to do much as it goes. All he needs to do is press the Q and just runs away. Now, just pay attention to his health bar. With his passive, he quickly heals himself up. Will be able to come back in full health in a matter of seconds. Meanwhile, the Vel'Koz is taken down in another fight inside the jungle of the blue team. And look at that, the Garen, he's back on full health again.
Darn Garen.
Darn Garen indeed. Righty-ho, Eternity looking for an engage onto Dax. Dax managing to dodge the knockout. Will be able to walk away from that rather simply. Meanwhile, Man 5 rushing it down to try to take away a turret. Now they notice something's happening. They notice something's missing. What is it? The entire team, as the red team begins to take the Baron. Now Garen being the control, wants to distract them, wants them to not go for the Baron. Now Galio coming in. Olaf popping the ultimate, manages to get away. Set is playing a good job. He is doing the silent, he's shoving it down. Meanwhile, red team is just wasting their time trying to look for kills. As of now, Kazenitsu coming in from the back line, leaps forward, won't be able to get too much from the blue team. Meanwhile, Heliocentric will get a snare onto Kazenitsuo. Echo coming in strong, bursting. Ooh, the Jin just like that, and Vel'Koz follows afterwards. Oh, meanwhile, looks like GIF is able to make a turnaround as they pick up a kill on the Galio. Oh my god, look at the set.
Gold.
Look at the set. I love this kind of play. You distract the enemy team long enough for your side laner to push it in. He just got 2 free turrets like that. Now he is going for a 1v1 engage. Overconfident or stupidity? We will find out soon as he looks on to the Echo. Echo with the ultimate will heal back up, and they meanwhile take a kill on Man 5.
I don't know what you guys call that strategy in League of Legends, but back in the other MOBAs, Mobile Legends specifically, we call that the backdoor tactic.
So yeah, you're not completely wrong. There is a backdoor strategy in the game as well, but instead it's more used when the nexus is exposed. So they send a few person going towards that, try to end the game. That's the backdoor. For this kind of strategy, it would be called a split pushing. Yeah, it would be split pushing.
It also be used as pressuring as well, but that's more on focus on using that laner who's pushing to make the enemy team forced to do something when they're the opposite side. Like let's say force an objective, right? To like come back for something.
Garen looking very deep, takes a huge chunk of Vel'Koz's health. Oh, Olaf runs in straight and takes away the dragon. Although he gives up his life, Vel'Koz will not be able to survive long under the pressure of a spinning Garen. And red team comes up atop, but was that a win for Dax there? Giving up his life for the dragon right there. It definitely slows down the pacing of the game. It denies the red team from getting the Mountain Soul anytime soon. So if GIF manages to make a comeback later, if they get more pressure, they will be able to get the Mountain Dragon. They are actually on even 2-2 dragons right now. From this, hopefully, or at least I hope, that GIF will be able to make a turnaround here. Now Set is okay, but yeah, Set is enjoying his time. Is just looking for side lanes now. I think he is happy with what he did just now and is looking for side lanes a lot more now. Being wary, the Garen is trying to put a bit of focus onto Man 5 now. Garen kiting the shield. Ooh, a good somersault, but will not be able to survive the blade of the Mashia!
Wow, Ultraman really being ultra in this game.
I mean, good on Man 5 to have the confidence and the understanding of the power of split pushing, but you gotta understand, you can't overstep even a little bit. As soon as all the information is important. If you don't know who's on the board, it's better to take a safe path and just walk backwards. He overextended in that place, in that situation, gets soloed by Ultraman. Now, right now, GIF is in a difficult situation where Garen is pushing down bot lane, while at the same time they are putting up pressure and and putting some pressure on the Baron. So they have to choose right now. Do they want to defend or do they want to fight for the Baron? Johnny Sims.
I think they're going for the Baron.
Johnny Sims is going for the Baron. Meanwhile, GIF sends two characters down, two team members down to try to suppress the Garen. Meanwhile, Eternity oversteps a little bit, gets stunned, and will get killed by. Ooh, it's a very low health Baron. Will be secured by Gibbs. Now, with the Baron buff deck, can you turn this around? Gets a triple kill. Uses the ultimate to keep himself alive. Now, Vel'Koz being alone, chased down by the Echo. Echo will be trying to secure it, but no! Deku carrying the game comes in with a quadra kill.
I guess all the deck fans in my live chat are happy now, seeing that epic zillion.
Really, props to Deck right here. He was able to maintain a calm composure, was able to rush it in, understanding that I don't really understand why didn't the Echo secured the Baron. So we had to go back to let's rewatch that part. So they start the Baron, and Jin, understanding that the Baron is being started, gives up on suppressing the Garen. Now they start to move towards the top side. So Dex get caught there a little bit, but Eternity is just a big mistake on Eternity's part. So Deck runs in. Oh, big mistake by the Echo as he smites Dex instead of saving it for the Baron. And we all know how this goes. Deck really on point with how he chooses to use his ultimate. He could have easily put it on Dax right there. He could have had Dax taken the glory, but no, he saved it for himself to be able to come back with a quadra kill.
Very well played. Very, very well played. And of course, we got Dragger Chamber in my live chat that says, damn. And of course, Raiden Ahmad says, nice move, Deck.
I think everyone agrees at this point. Deck really bringing in the pressure from Gift side here. Now, the dragon is coming in very, very soon. Both teams are looking to set up some kind of pressure down at the dragon buff. So dragon will be coming in 20 seconds or less. Right now, looking at how it goes, Gift is having some pressure. Oh, even with those kills, Gift is still under deficit. They're still losing in 4,000 gold. Deck is certainly putting the pressure onto. Oh, we'll be able to secure the dragon gift. Puts more pressure for the Johnny Sims.
I think something's definitely going to be happening right here on the bottom jungle.
Dax tries to secure the Crux. They spot Eternity and the Garen. Decides to do nothing and decides to just walk all the way back and look for a defense. Oh, meanwhile, Johnny Sims just walks over to top. They want to push down the side lanes. Now this would be the perfect opportunity for Man5 to remember his objective. Remember what he did at the bottom lane. With the Baron buff, he has a stronger push, and if he over pushes, he can easily just press B, recall even faster compared to the red team. We'll be able to reset and push down a different lane. Now let's hope at least that Man5 remembers this. But right now we do see him puffing towards mid. Slightly slanted towards bot, but we will see how it goes. Xayah pinging out that her heal is coming out very soon. This could be hinting that they're looking for a fight. All the summoner spells from the red team are coming out very soon. Okay, Garen spots the enemy, rushes in to secure the Vel'Koz. Vel'Koz is easily taken down by Ultraman. They are playing this desperately. They're each making their own moves, and both teams are not giving up. They don't want to lose this. They want to go to tomorrow. They want to play in the playoffs.
Well, the stakes are pretty high.
Because yes, exactly. So if Johnny Sims lose here, they will be outed in the game in this tournament. But on the other hand, if Gift lose, they will have to go up against the Giants tomorrow. They will go, sorry, not tomorrow. The next game, they will have to go up against the 4-pin. And I don't think anyone's confident taking down a 4-pin after what happened the last game.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Exactly, and I think that if Johnny Sims manage to win this game, I think they're gonna be really rooting for 4-pins, even though they got stomped by them. I think if 4-pin went to win, both Johnny Sims and 4-pin will be moving on to the next game tomorrow. Due to them losing twice, yeah.
Right,
maybe there's still chance for the gifts to come back, but I don't really see it as the option now, since they really have a close grasp of the game and on their.
So
So Ultraman here maintaining his position in the middle.
we'll continue the pressure on for Johnny Sins. This is disappointing. This is really disappointing for me. Yes, managed to pick up the Baron, but they didn't do anything from it. Although we won't have a visual graph saying how much power play that they get, but I presume there's nothing there. They didn't take any kills, they didn't take any fights, they didn't push any lanes. They just played passively, defended throughout the entire situation. Look at that, Baron's back online again.
Well, this game is definitely moving on closer to the 40-minute mark, one of the day, but I don't know about you guys. It feels worth it. I mean,
Ooh, hold that thought as Ultraman gets slowed by Deck. Deck using his ultimate will try to walk away from that. He a little bit too early.
God.
We'll be able to survive that fight. Now, Set in the backside of the enemy team will not be able to survive for long. Right now, it is a 3v2 situation on the top side. Vel'Koz sends the ultimate, but will not laser anyone down in that situation. They are being cautious. They call out that the enemy team is there. They're looking for a disengage, but they are too deep in it. Dax with the Guardian Angel tries to walk out of that situation. Echo drops first. Dax takes down the Galio. Now the Ultraman takes down Deck. Finally, without his ultimate, will drop over to the Garen.
that was a pretty good play for Gift. Oh, sorry, Johnny Simps.
Yeah, I really need to comment on the Raka for actually holding back, for like trying his best to keep the Garen alive for the entire time. If I don't know, the camera really wasn't there, but I saw him try to block all the shots while moving in and out to try and get both of them out in safely for the team to recover. Yeah, it's a really commendable play.
They are certainly not giving up. Both teams trying really hard to pick up on the little things. Now, both teams on a 3-dragon game right now. So the next dragon coming in will give one of the teams a Dragon Soul, while the other team will be left in the dust. I believe the Dragon Soul coming in will be very helpful for the Johnny Sims, but at the same time, with the Dragon Soul, Man V will be able to tank in the backline damage a little bit better, hoping using his Haymaker a lot more consistently.
Do you think there's any possibility for Johnny Sims to make an epic comeback at this point?
Are you Johnny
It's
Sims
an
the red
open-ended
team?
question.
I think they're winning right now, Johnny Sims.
Yeah, I think Johnny Sims is winning right now. Do you mean
Gift?
I'm sorry,
Do you
yeah, the
gifts?
blue team. The blue
There
team.
we
Hey,
go.
I'm getting confused right now.
yeah.
Jump.
But
my mind.
yeah, definitely the fights are very even. So if not like that, but if Giz picks the fights well, they'll be able to make a comeback. But in this situation, they give 3 kills over to Johnny Sims. Dax, that was a huge misplay. Ultraman goes in on the Vel'Koz, will not survive for long. Deck left alive single, alone, cold in the dark, will be left alone to defend the base, and it's very unlikely
Sorry
that
to
would
cut
happen.
there, but I've been told from one of the players at GIF that they are planning to surrender for the game because everyone in the team is very tired from playing this game.
Oh, of course, completely understandable.
Yeah. I mean, if you're playing back to back, I don't think that there's a choice for you to even like play at your peak performance. But overall, I think
Most
that
definitely.
it's very good for.
Yeah, Deck tries to defend the turret as the Nexus at least won't be able to stay alive for long as the Nexus goes down. A win goes over to
Yeah.
Johnny Sims.
Yeah, so I think we get the interview. I think technically, since Gibbs is gonna coming from what I think, Gibbs is gonna try and FF the next game.
We're gonna put a pause on that thought there, Ron, because we listen to John. So if John says yes, then we will do that. But as of now, let's continue on with looking at what's going at the statistics of that game, because I want to point out Vel'Koz did a lot of damage in that fight.
You gotta put the life again.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Sorry. But yeah, this is something that we have to pay attention to. Vel'Koz, although he was the support, was able to deal out consistent damage. But at the end of the day, Garen is just too much of a problem. He will have to be. He has to. They have to figure out a way to take down the Garen, and the best way to do so would be Morello. But I don't think besides Deck, nobody else picked up the Morello, or the calling Executioner's calling. So nobody was able to deny the heals. So Garen was free to roam and just poke around and play around for long, consistent times.
Big ups to Ultraman.
Yeah, I was about to ask this question, but I think I really forgot about. Who do you think actually did better in the game, Ultraman or Man 5?
Ooh.
I mean, in the sense you guys can totally see, but why Man? How they managed to control the early game pace to their liking, you know.
I'm definitely gonna call out the fact that I'm just really disgusted about the Garen pick here. The Garen was able to just do consistent damage due to the current buffs, or the current changes to him at least.
Yeah.
He was able to do his job as a side pusher, split pusher. Was able to consistently keep Gift separated, and that's how he really got it. Although Set was put into the highlight, at least into the spotlight, where he took down 2 turrets at the bottom lane for take it away from the Johnny Sims. I gotta give it to the Garen for being able to keep the consistency and removing the fight from Gift.
I don't know. I would definitely. I'm in support of Ultraman here. I mean, I think that was a very smart play. It showed, a lot of awareness about the champion and what would work, and not really taking the risks, which I'm very critical of in regards to Johnny Sims. But I think this was pretty good, and I have to give the MVP to Ultraman, in my opinion.